what's up? It's Alex, and thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you enjoy my content or this story time video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and to comment down below any other story times that you want to see, and make sure to also hit the subscribe button if you want to see any future videos, and that way you can also turn on notification ones and you will be updated as soon as I post a video. So before I start this video, I want to make some quick announcements. So my first announcement is I'm so sorry that I was gone like MIA, like off YouTube for like more than a month. I wasn't planning on it. I had videos planned, but honestly, school literally went by in a blink of an eye, and before I realized it, a month went by as well. And that's pretty much it. Finals was a killer, and school basically took over my life for the last month. Second, yes, my schedule for YouTube is going to change in the summertime. I'm actually going to try and post 2 times a week. I'm not sure on the days yet, just because I don't know like the specific days I'm working for work yet. But depending on that, each week might be different, might be the same. I have no clue yet. But I'm going to try and post 2 times a week, depending on the week. And third off, yes, I'm going to be doing more storytime videos. My life is literally a soap opera. Like there's no day dull. So yes, I'm still going to be doing beauty, lifestyle, fashion, hair, makeup, etc. All of that like I was doing before, but I'm going to incorporate storytime videos as well, just because I've been binge watching them, literally love them. And yeah, and fourth off, sorry if the lighting is weird. Literally, it's been like, I don't even know, like England here in Maryland. It's been raining for the last month and a half constantly. I think we've only had like 3 sunny days. This being like the 3rd sunny day. So the lighting is all weird. There's clouds and stuff like that. So I just apologize if the lighting is odd. Hopefully it's not too bad. So on that note, let's just hop into this storytime video. So this story is going to happen last Wednesday. It's relatively fresh, so I understand like all the details and stuff. And I had a 2 to 8:30 shift this Wednesday. And like completely normal, started off normal. I woke up, I was doing homework, I did studying, I did final stuff because that happened the week of finals. And everything was perfectly fine. I came in, everything was cool. And then I was kind of just floating around. I was doing odds and ends, stalking, just, you know. So around like 3-ish, 4-ish, me and Logan called Pam went outside. And when we go outside, like one of us always has headset, whoever goes outside. I have the headset just because I usually wear it. And you use it primarily to like talk to somebody on the inside in case like something happens, like one of you guys like stores it incorrectly, etc, etc. But it's also for emergencies. Now, I've never had an emergency when I was outside, ever in my life since I started working there almost a year ago. So when something happens, I was not prepared for it, and something of course did happen. And I just want to say thank to God, like thank Jesus, hallelujah, that someone was with me. Otherwise I probably would have ran into this Chick-fil-A like crying and like bawling my eyes out, or like having a severe like panic attack. Either one of those, who knows. So we go outside, it's chill, like for the good like first like half an hour, everything is good. We're like just taking calls when there's no calls to take. We're just talking, we're chilling, we're like being girls, you know. Me and her are tight, like we're Facebook friends and stuff like that, like we're cool. So we go outside, everything's good, we're taking calls, and thankfully I had to deal with this lady just a little bit. Like I only said one sentence to this lady, but this lady literally was a bitch. Like PS, also disclaimer, like red flag, there will be cussing in this video. Just hit the exit bar if you're not okay with profanity. Some people aren't, most people are okay nowadays, but if you're not, like you're not chill with that, like just hit the exit bar. You won't like offend me or anything. So we go outside, and the way that our Chick-fil-A, I don't know if all Chick-fil-A's are like this, I'm starting to think most are, but ours, the way that we have it, we have flexible poles that is like in the crosswalk, and then it's like right next to the drive-thru, so people have to go around our store. Otherwise, like there's like only a small way, like they have to like drive uncomfortably around these poles right in the center when you're coming in to get into our drive-thru. And you're not supposed to. We have a sign that literally is like giant neon red and white that says like turn around, go around the store. That's how you get into our drive-thru. Most people don't listen to this. More people have gotten used to it, but some people, like this bitch, obviously has not gotten the memo. So we see that she's going in the wrong way, and she's coming, and she cut off like people that were waiting. Like people were waiting, like we were waiting for them to like come, and she just cut them all off and walked. So Pam went to her first, and she was like, hey, like you just cut off these people, like we're not going to be able to take you because you're going to mess up our like drive-through way. Can you just like pull out? And she's like, there's no way for me to go out, which is true because there's like poles and stuff. So like I go over and I'm like, just pull out, like when there's like the pulls and like you can pull out afterwards. So we wait like 30 seconds. Obviously no one's went because we're waiting on like the drive-through window. And then Pam was like, well, she's not going to like get out. Like she's not, like, and more than likely she wasn't. She's going to go to the window and say we just didn't take her order. So Pam goes over there and the window was still down. She goes like, hey, actually, like, you have room. Can you just back out and go around the store? That way, like, you know. So the lady gives her the death stare. Like, I'm like right there. I see the entire thing. This lady gives her the dirtiest look. And she goes, there's not enough room to back up. And she goes, don't worry, we stopped the car. Like, no cars are going to go. Just back out. Like, even if you hit the poles, like, it's all good. They're flexible. It's not going to hurt your car. Yeah. So she starts backing out, almost hits the car. I'm like, holy shit, there's about to be an accident. She doesn't hit the car, luckily. She goes around the poles. She doesn't go back and drive through because remember, I think she just left because she had enough. But she was a real bitch. Like, there was clearly a sign. You did not follow this sign. Like, it's your own damn fault. Like, people were waiting. You just were being a bitch. Like, deal with it. Like, you can go to another Chick-fil-A. We have one other open near us. Like, go for it. So everything is good for the next like half an hour. We don't have any customers that are like complete bitches or assholes. And then this incident happened, which is the incident that caused me to make this entire video, because I have never seen anything so like something that should be on a movie in my entire life. So the way that drive-thru is, it's like we're so busy at our Chick-fil-A, like we're really busy. There's like 4 parking spaces right across like one of the doors. So like the door's like right here, and right across there's like 4. Well, right where the door is, there's also a road where cars stop sometimes, like drive-throughs right here. Sometimes the cars block the drive-through entrance, but it is what it is. We'll refix this issue later. So we have like cars, and cars are like right here, and they stopped. Well, there was a white truck with a lady that was doing something to our building. Like she was measuring something or doing something. She was like a real like sketchy person. I literally thought she was going to kill me and Pam because she didn't say anything to us. Usually people like that like go inside and tell like one of the managers like, hey, I'm from this place, I'm doing this for this place, like yada yada yada. She never went inside. Excuse me. So she takes her measurements, everything's good, we didn't get killed, and she goes in her trucks, it goes through the door, and we're just taking orders, like we're like doing our jobs, you know. We're taking orders, and we're taking one car, and then there's a white truck right behind this car, and he pulls up, he's like holding his phone and talking, like, I mean, it's not gonna, nothing's gonna happen, like, you're just like, you're paying attention. Well, this lady, no, I'm not like judging anyone, please do not take any of this the wrong way, she literally went psycho. I mean, like 150, like she was literally this, and then she went like this, like she literally probably had like a bipolar disorder. She really should be taking medications. Like I would literally like ask her to seek help, because I thought I was gonna get murdered. This guy was pissed. Pam was like shaking, like she's tinier than I am, and I'm a tiny person. I'm only like 5'7", 5'8". I'm literally so tiny and petite and like incompetent for like I can't fight for crap. Like I feel like if it's between me and someone else, I probably am gonna get killed. But like, let's be legit here. So she comes storming out of her truck, which is also a white truck, like ironically. She comes storming over to the guy. She's like yelling at him, but he doesn't have like the windows down or anything, so he like can't hear her. He's just like staring at her because she's just like she's psycho. And this bitch psycho lady from hell rips open his passenger door, because the way the car was facing, the passenger door was to her and he was closer to us in drive-thru. Opens his passenger door. At this point, like I'm thinking like they know each other or something, because I don't know how it is common in other countries, but here random strangers do not open other people's like passenger doors unless like they wanted to get kidnapped or something, or like murder this person. She opens his passenger door, starts yelling, cussing this guy out, saying like, what the fuck are you doing? Why the fuck do you keep like blocking me in? Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to get out, you motherfucking asshole. Like she's cussing this guy out, and this guy's like maybe like his late 20s, early 30s, 40s or something like that. Like he's relatively young, like he's like closer to me and Pam's age. Like he's young, he's probably in his 20s, max is like early 30s, and he's just staring at her like, what the fuck? And so she slams his passenger door because when he doesn't respond, like dirtiest look, like death glare. Like this guy would be 6 feet under if like looks could kill. Like yeah, like psycho, like legit psycho. I mean, like I'm not even like expressing because I'm trying to like keep it like PG-13 just a little bit. Yeah, it was a nightmare. Like I was shaking in my pants. Coming from a person that has panic attacks, anxiety, that did not do well for me. I haven't had a panic attack or anxiety ever since I was like processing of going vegan, and that'll be a whole separate other video. I'm planning to do that. But I was borderline almost having like an anxiety attack because of this lady. Like I was literally deathly scared. As soon as I saw this happen, I'm like, holy shit, like, oh my God. And I wish I'd even thought of it. Here comes like the whole like headset thing. No. So we're good. Like everything's chill. And then we're talking to the guy. We're like, we both say, me and Pam, like, are you okay, sir? Like, are you okay? And he goes like, that lady is psycho. She needs to get slapped. Point A, I do not like condone like domestic violence, hitting a woman. But something was clearly wrong with this lady. Like something was just off. Like she needed help. Honestly, I know a lot of people that have like depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, but they're okay because they're taking medicine, they're seeking help, they're doing therapy, and this lady clearly was not. Like she had anger issues, she had some type of some issue that she really needs to seek help for. So random stranger, if you're watching this, yeah, get help, because you literally almost scared the living shit out of me. So thank you. So she comes towards us, me and Pam, and we're like, holy shit, we're gonna die. At this point, this is when I was saying like, dear God, like please, like do not kill me. Like I want to live. I'm almost 20. Like I have like 70 more years left. Like please do not kill me. Like I love my life. Like I value my life. So yeah. So she comes over towards us and she gives me and Pam the dirtiest look. Like, I mean, the dirtiest look. The guy's talking on the phone like this lady was insane. Like, she's a bitch. Like, this lady could clearly hear, we're like, this guy's not helping. Like, what if she, like, what? She comes over towards us. She gives the dude a glare. The dude, like, glares back at her. We're like, we are going to die. Me and Pam look at each other. We're like, dear Lord. Like, dear Lord. And she turns to us and she's like, can you stop the car to make sure I can get out, please? She like adds that please, but she's not really like meaning it. She's just like being polite. You bitch are not being polite. Like you were scaring the living shit out of both of us. So she walks back, like me and Pam are just looking, we're like just nodding. And the guy, so we take the guy's order, he leaves. I'm hoping the guy had a little bit of humanity. If that lady like started like yelling at us or like doing something to us, that like he would get out and like help us or something like that, because like yeah. But she doesn't do anything. Pam stops the car so she can get out. She zooms. So that ends that, and we're like, nothing can possibly happen after that. We were wrong. So not even like 10 minutes goes by and a father and a son walk towards like the parking lot, because we have like a parking lot this side, we have a parking lot on the other side. They start walking like right in front of us, and this lady, I don't even remember this lady, zooms out of that drive-thru, almost hits the kid. I mean like this close to hitting the kid just by a hair. She zooms, makes a left, almost hits the kid and the father, zooms past them, goes towards the other entrance where like people come in and always make the wrong turn, like almost hits a Cora, and zooms out of our Chick-fil-A. Like I don't know what the hell happened with that lady when she go to the window, but she was pissed. So that happened, and we're like, me and Pam were just looking, and we're like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? We're so confused. We're actually literally tempted to go back inside because it's literally just like insane here at Chick-fil-A. So we still are outside, and then the last customer comes, and we're like, we're so done. This lady, it's the exact same situation that happened with the first car. She pulled into the wrong one. Thankfully, we had a manager. After all of this happened, Pam went inside to go to the bathroom, and she told the manager what was going on. So one of the managers comes outside to direct traffic, to just keep an eye on us, because it was obviously like there was something in the water, you guys, because it was just insane. He's outside, and this lady makes the wrong turn. And so Pam tells her, ma'am, like, can you go around? There was cars waiting. Like, you went through the wrong way. Like, our policy is now to go around the store, etc., etc. We literally tell this on a daily basis, you guys. So this lady, she's not having it. She's like, there was no one waiting. Like, I'm not going to pull around. Like, I want my food. I was here first. I didn't go through the wrong way. Like, I didn't know about the wrong, like, going off. So Pam looks towards our manager. We're going to call him Jason. And Jason comes over. And he says the exact same thing. He's like, ma'am, you went the wrong way. There was people waiting. I was directing traffic. You went the wrong way. You didn't listen to me. You're going to have to go around the store. That was our policy. And she starts, like, screaming. She's like, I don't like this at all. Like, your store sucks. Like, I like the Joppa one better, yada, yada. And she's like, and he was like, I understand, ma'am. Please stop screaming at me. Like, be patient. Like, we're still trying to figure it all out. etc., etc. She drives off. She doesn't come back. So at this point, we go inside after all of this happens. And we're just like, what is happening? So Jason tells me, he's like, Alex, this is why you have a headset. And I was like, I understand that. But when you're in that situation, you guys, like, talking on the headset saying, like, mayday, mayday, like, emergency, emergency, like, 911, like, Titanic is sinking. You're really not thinking about doing that. Like, you're really just concerned, like, what's happening. So, yeah. So that was my psycho Chick-fil-A lady. Honestly, I literally thought I was going to get killed. I was 100% sure I was going to die that day. I'm not even joking, you guys. I was saying my vows. I was saying my goodbyes. I was saying I love yous. Like, I'm sorry. I was tempted to take my phone out and, like, text my family, like, saying I love you all, like, goodbye. She was psycho. She was completely crazy. I have never seen anyone like that in my entire life. Literally thought I was going to die. So yeah, so that was my crazy psycho lady. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time video. If you want to see any more other crazy psycho customers, let me know in the comments because I have plenty, not even lying. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I will see you again very soon with another video. Love you guys. Bye.